Hi guys, Ancient Warrior. Welcome back to Prepping in Free America. If you like what you hear here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be the first kid on your block to know what craziness I'm talking about next, hit the bell icon. And if you want this channel to grow, like I do, leave comments. Now don't leave crude or foolish ones, but just leave good quality comments so I know which way to take the channel. I do apologize. This week we're going to have to go back to just a show on Wednesday and Friday due to the fact that things around here just got a little weird. I have gotten busier than a one-armed paper hanger. And it's just more than, some days it's just more than I can do. So, I was asked a question. Now this show's being done on Tuesday. And I was asked a question Sunday. I had lunch with some folks. One of my friends asked me, she's originally from the New York City area, and she asked me, she said, do you think what we're seeing is the beginning of the mark of the beast? Let's do the disclaimer right now. I am not a biblical scholar. I am not a pastor, a rabbi, a priest, or anything else. Guys, I'm just a man who believes in what the Bible says. I don't read a lot in Revelations. Now I do believe that the Bible was given to us as a guide. Do I believe that we're in the last days? Oh yeah. I look at some of the insanity that's going on. But I told her, I said I didn't know if the criteria had been met yet. And she looked at me and she said, what criteria? And I said, well, now I understand that part of the criteria is that men must start looking like women. Well, with the new transgender laws going into effect, that's happening. The planet. So another criteria was that the planet has to be like a woman in childbirth. Every day I see where there's an earthquake in places where earthquakes didn't happen, aren't too common. And I look at the Ring of Fire. All those volcanoes around the Ring of Fire in the Pacific are lit up like a Christmas tree. Then the question is, wars and rumors of wars. It's been going on since the beginning of time. But yes, and then distinguishing good as bad and bad as good. Well, years ago, young people used to say if something was really good or cool, it was bad, man. So, and we're now looking at regimes around the world. We've got people in this country who think that Maduro in Venezuela, I don't think Raul Castro's still in charge in Cuba, but they're all saying that the evil is good. I got news for you, folks. You're the same damn people who yelled how bad Russia was. And you've done it for 4 years. We've been listening to this for 4 years. What's the difference in Cuba and Venezuela, Iran, or China? That you looked at Russia and said they're bad. I don't say that they're bad. I don't even say that they're good. I just say that they're different people than we are. It was announced today that Iran and China and Russia are going to be in the Persian Gulf doing war games. That's right. But are they going to start mischief? Acts of war? God only knows, and let's hope not. Not with the leadership we got in this country right now. Now, the main criteria of the mark of the beast was you would not be able to buy or sell. Could not buy or sell without the mark. Sound familiar? Can't go to grocery stores, can't go to restaurants, gyms, ride the subway or buses without the mark. Starting to sound like we're getting there. New York right now is the only state that's implementing this. Actually, New York City. Cuomo replacement just went in yesterday, so we got to wait and see how she's going to react. I hope she's smarter than he was. He was arrogant and foolish and thought he was above the law. Then we have a gentleman named Richie Torres out of New York City. He's a congressman. He's also, if I remember right, vice chair or deputy chair of Homeland Security in Congress. He put into place HR, which is House Resolution Bill, let me look at the number because I hate being wrong, 4980. And basically what it says is that if you haven't had the vax, you can't travel. Now, he's saying by plane, but it would be a short step to stop it by buses, cabs, lifts, whatever you want to, And then they could come in, do like China did, and start locking people down. Then I would probably say, yes, this is the mark of the beast. Folks, we're at a very confusing time in history. I look at the foolishness that's going on. I look at the men and women who don't seem to have a clue. And when I say they don't have a clue, I mean, guys, they don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure most of them are going to have to find a new line of work after the 22 elections. But folks, this is why I preach prepping to you. They can shut this country down again. They think they have control over states' rights. The blue states will fall in line. The red states, they'll probably have to have troops do it because our governors won't. I thought it was pretty sad when they announced Governor Abbott of Texas had tested positive for COVID, and those very tolerant and open-minded liberals in Hollywood wished he would die. Do you know why they want him dead? Because he's standing up against their evil. Every one of those actors and actresses that made a comment against Governor Abbott or DeSantis or Trump or any other conservatives are generally who has the money. Liberals, they're always standing here like this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Now there are some who work very hard. I know this for a fact. I know a few. But folks, we're at a time in history that I think our founding fathers would, I'll bet you they all look like board drills in their graves just spinning. So, with that being said, remember folks, now is the time to start stacking it from the floor to the rafters. If you need to look like a hoarder on food, do it. Also, stock up on water. Here in the future, we're going to do a video on how to clean water up. Also, next week, we're going to have some cooking videos, folks. I'm going to teach you how to use ramen the way that I use it. Now, with that being said, remember it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. And if you're prepping, you're going to live free. I'm the Ancient Warrior. We're out.